What's up with it, fellas? What's up with it? What's up with it? We are up in here. We are up in here. Get up in here. Get up in here and hit the like button, fellas. Hit the like button. Get at me in the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble. Go over there on Rumble, fellas, and get at me there. I got so many videos on Rumble, fellas. It's bananas. It's going down. So go get at me on Rumble just as well, fellas, and get at me in the Patreon. You dig? Let's make that happen. We're gonna get straight to it like we always do. The videos is up on Patreon. Countless of videos. Every tier is up, $5, $10, $20 tier. We're gonna get to it on the Patreon just as well, fellas. We're gonna make that happen because it's all game related videos. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the membership button for pre-records, future pre-record, future live streams, fellas. We're gonna get that going just as well. I'm just working on other things outside of YouTube, so bear with me. You dig? You see the bottom of the banner, fellas. You see this. It's down there scrolling across the screen. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And let's make it happen like we always do about this time. Or some other times you dig. Sometimes I'll be late, but it is what it is. I'm always on time, though. You always going to get that game. You can definitely hold me to that. You dig? Last but not least, fellas, hit that Cash App. Show love to the show. 50 cents, a dollar, $2, a quarter, don't matter. Show love to the show. It's very important for you guys to come in and support. Simp stops father from visiting kids. This dude straight up stopped this man from visiting his kids, fellas. Oh man, I got a few stories to tell that can align with this in my lifetime, and some of it, unfortunately, can be your family members doing sucker shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Could be your friends doing sucker shit like this. And why dudes do these type of things, fellas? They get so attached to the bitch to where they play off ear. They play off everything the woman say. And when the woman is angry at the baby father, the ex-husband, that's the only category it can be put in if you got kids by right. Well, it could be the ex-boyfriend, whatever, knocked her up, or the motherfucker who just knocked her up one night stand, but he wanted to be in the child's life. It could be wherever it is, right? She can be pissed off at him. She can be angry and upset with him, and they might not align. They might not be on the same wavelength. They might not see eye to eye when it comes to the children or when it comes to their relationship or whatever the relationship they got going on. They might be still screwing one another on the side. They could be still fucking. We know that's there, right? She could be more so trying to control him, and he's not having it. He's doing what the fuck he want to do, and he move how he want to move. That's there too. He could be trying to fuck with her, and she's not having it because she's fucking with him, the dude, the new guy or whatever, and it can, disrupt the relationship that they got with the children. These things are there. You got guys that ain't gonna fuck with the kids at all simply because the bitch ain't fucking with them. That's there, fellas. They can go on and on why chicks be acting the way they acting and trying to turn men against the baby fathers. But these things happen. But what you got to do as a man, if you're dealing with a woman, you know what I'm saying, they got children outside of you, and these are not, you ain't your children or whatnot. You stay the fuck up out of their business. That's what you do. You don't get in no one's business. It's not involving you. If you're dealing with her and you're going with her and this is your girl or whatever, and just so happens she got other children or whatever, you stay the fuck out of her business. It's not involving you. As long as he's not coming around disrespecting your household, disrespecting your woman, and disrespecting your household as the man, then that's okay. But if he's coming to see his children, he coming to pick up his children, so the fuck what? What's the problem with that? I don't get it. He's got to come somewhere to get it right. They're not legally bonded by the Division of Family Services systems, and judges have bonded them not to, like, what I'm saying, come around one another. They have to meet at the police station. They have to meet at a gas station. They have to meet at the police at a Walmart or something like that. These things can get put into law, fellas, and you can be permitted to do these things. And if it's not contractable with that through the judge, fellas, then yeah, what's wrong with the man coming to pick up his children? What's wrong with him coming to visit his children? So what? They at your house. You deal with their mother, and their children belong to the mother. And she got a baby father. What's the problem? I don't see a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? You guys should be cool. That's how players run, fellas. That's how real men do it. Real men. are not going to create chaos and see trouble and try to create violence out of the children that he's, the children's father, his not his biological. You get what I'm saying? He's not going to do that shit to keep bullshit going and keep drama and trouble going. He's a real man is not for that. He's not going to do that, fellas. That's not how I go. You know what I'm saying? So what we going to do, I got to hit my worker up and let him know that I'm doing this and I'll be back. So hold tight, fellas. And what we going to do is play this video. We're going to get back with it. Let me go holler at him real quick. Fellas, I'm back at it. We back in the building. You know how to take care of that. Let them know everything. So now we gonna go on. He's good. He's great. He's waiting. He already know what's up. But fellas, because it's very important. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's wrong. I made a video. I made certain videos about dealing with single mothers and things of that sort, fellas. And those videos was basically for those who don't have a program or don't have a situation set up for the woman to abide by and to be led by. And when you jumping off into relationships with single mothers that got kids and things of that sort, and you're not leading the situation correctly, you're not leading it right, fellas, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, things gonna get ugly and women will play those kids against you and it will get ugly like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you gotta remember, life will always move forward, fellas. There's a majority of women out here, especially if they're of age, they're going to have a kid or two. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Men are going to have a kid or two or more, just like women. That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? You got to say that, right? Because who they having the kids by, that's how I go. This is common sense. So with you guys knowing these things, fellas, it's always important to lead the fucking relationship and the situation, not really a situationship, but the relationship and the structuring of you guys' relationship, even though she may have children or you may have children. But it's totally up to you to lead that properly. You never get off your square, never get off your guard, because they're going to have their baby daddies, and you're going to have some creep baby daddies going to try to fuck with them. You're going to have some that's going to try to suck it. Just suck up to them. It's so much going on with these baby daddies, fellas. But as long as she's doing what she's supposed to, you shouldn't be in their motherfucking business like this sucker here. But when we play this, fellas, you know what I'm saying, we're going to skip it through because he's talking, he's giving threats and shit. You know what I'm saying? And YouTube don't go for that. So we're going to do our little chopping it up, do our little self-editing. You dig? Let's go.
Give me my baby.
You see, he said, give me my baby. You heard that, right? Give me my baby. He's on the porch. Come to see his child. Don't look like he's in a threatening position. Don't look like he want any harm and he want any violence. He want his child. He's up against it. He's not trying to get in this man's face, but you got this man coming outside, getting up in his face. And it's because of what she fed this simp. This simp took it and ran with it and caused bullshit with the baby father. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she fed him is what he took and ran. Or sometimes, fellas, that's not, you do got guys out here, fellas, that would instantly jump off into protective mode simply because they're fucking her and they're fucking with her. And they will get off in protective mode and overprotective mode, I should call it. And try to stop the kids from going with their fathers, trying to stop the kids from interacting with their fathers or whatever the case may be. Simply because in their weak ass, insecure mind, they thinking that, oh, he want to fuck my bitch. Or he can fuck her. Since he had fucked her and had children by her, he can always fuck her. And when you think that way, fellas, you're going to act out weak like this. And this shit here, fellas, can not only put you in jail, fellas, but it can, having that quick impulsion reaction like that, fellas, can put you in that graveyard. real fast behind someone's fucking child. So you got to watch what you do, fellas. You got to tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Quit going into these relationships, fellas, into these, you know, fucking with these chicks, fellas, with your heart on your sleeve to where she can snatch your shit and get you like that, fellas. Quit doing that shit. Know that reality got to set in, fellas. She got children, just like you may have children. You cannot stop that father from seeing his fucking children. Just like she couldn't stop the baby mother from seeing her if the children was in your custody. Think about it, man. That's not right. Morally, that's not right. That's whole ass shit.
I don't want to put my hands on you. You got it, guys.
Now he's threatening to put his hands on him. I don't want to do this, but I'd fuck you. See, sucker shit. Man.
And I pop your ass.
See? And then when you threaten someone in that sense of talking about violence and harming and things like that, fellas, you know what I'm saying? When it comes that far, if you a guy that's dealing with this, I'm not gonna never tell you to act out in a violent way, because I know we're human beings. You're gonna instantly wanna retaliate in a situation like this, especially we're men and you're talking to me the way you're talking to me about my children. So you're gonna instantly wanna, you know, return that favor with them hands and feet. I know you're gonna want to do that, fellas, but that ain't the way to really properly go. Walk away and handle it with the courts. And you walk away, you handle it with the courts, and then you won't have to deal with situations. Now, that's the proper way. That's the manly way, fellas. That's the more suitable, legal, and honorable way. Now, if you turn around and go out another way, fellas, then you jeopardizing, risking your freedom behind a fucking sucker, behind a simp, who ain't even got his motherfucking shit in control. He ain't even leading this bitch properly. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on the porch in his face like this. Let's talk about it. Let's keep it real. She wouldn't even allow her man to be out here in her baby daddy's face, get no shit started or whatever the case may be, if she know what type of man she's dealing with. If he's a man, because he wouldn't allow herself to do that. So in return, she wouldn't. You gotta remember, fellas, you're the leader. You're the leader. So if you're coming off, fellas, weak as a motherfucker, she gonna play into your hand of being weak. And guess what? She gonna outplay you on it. Because that's their plan. They can play that shit. They can play in that field real well, fellas. And they play in it very well. Now, if you the man and you not with this shit, you're zero tolerant to this type of behavior, you know, you don't get in no one's business or whatever, you more stand up and you blunt about it. Hey, when she go, because they know they like to test. Let's talk about the testing too before we get off to the rest of this video, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I've done dealt with so many chicks with kids, fellas, and they'll test. They'll start talking about the baby. Y'all, he ain't this, he ain't that. I'm tired. He won't get my son. He won't get the daughter. We won't do this. You know, start talking about him and shit, trying to get you to feed off into it and see how you stand and how you move and how you think about it. What's your reaction to it? What's your response? A lot of men, when they get attached to that pussy, they're going to respond the way she want them to respond, like a sucker. Oh, fuck that nigga. We got him. You know what I'm saying? Just every time he come around, just don't even let him see him no more. You know, we got him. And she like, huh? That's not the answer I'm looking for. But we can play off into that. Because it can keep you weak. We can play off into that shit. But that's not what she's looking for. She's looking for a man to be like, hey, baby, look, handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on, handle that. That's your business. You lay down with him. So don't be over here slandering, judging the man and none of that. And if he was around, I tell him the same. Y'all lay down with each other. Don't you know, let's not do that shit and get back to looking at them. Get back to doing what you're doing, fella. And then she be like, okay, damn. He checked me. He ain't that type of dude. So I know if baby daddy come around, get the kids, he won't be on no bullshit if he was around. If he was around. Typically, he may not be around. He might be off doing him. But if he was around, you know what I'm saying, he might not be on no bullshit. And she'll know not to bring that bullshit to you. Because how you are and who you are. You get it? It's simple, fellas. Let's go.
Got it, guys. So don't play with me, nigga. Got it. You know what's going on with me, nigga. Let me get my kids. Don't play with me, nigga. Let me get my kids. Shit, bring him.
Look at this dude, man.
To the cops. Don't bring your bitch ass to this door.
Damn. Ooh, he lucky homie didn't buy that motherfucking Thor balled up nigga and just come around with that nigga with that Barry Bonds hook. Oh, you know what I'm saying? All head, hat, and everything. We broke off into the glass area, nigga. Like rock, sleep. Like, for real, man. The way he's talking, you don't talk like that to no man, bro. Especially if I'm doing my duty as a man, picking up my fucking children, spending time with my children. How many motherfucking fathers that was just showing up in your hood, fellas, when you was younger, you know, in your neighborhood, whatever? How many fathers was pulling up to pick up their kids and doing that shit? Let's keep it all the way real in our communities or whatnot, fellas. And in the Caucasian community, Asian community, Hispanic, it's certain, in every community is pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? How many fathers have really been that attentive, fellas, to where they you know what I'm saying, they're displaying their value for their child and for themselves just as well, to come and spend time with their child, pick them up. Not too many, man. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got guys is more so doing that now because times has changed where you get more fatherly guys now. I'm starting to see that. And that's a kudos to you guys out there that's stepping up. You know what I'm saying? But back when we was coming up, shit. Fuck nah.
No more. Acting tough, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Move the fuck around.
They talk. Damn. Now they could have had some words. He's acting tough and all that, so they could have had some words on the phone. They might have had some exchanging on the phone or whatever. That had that, you know, built that energy up to where it intensified the moments when they seen each other. He rah barked on him, you know, extra hard or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That could be there too. You know what I'm saying? But why are you talking back and forth to him? Why are y'all having a conversation to where it can be chaos, violence, volatile behaviors and things of that sort? Why? Because you allowed yourself to get suckered by this bitch. You allowed yourself that, man. Remember, fellas, you're the leader. You allowed yourself to be in their business. Stay the fuck out of motherfuckers' business. He laid down and she laid down. They did what they did to have those children. You wasn't around. Whatever they had before you, fellas, you wasn't around. It ain't your fucking business. What the fuck? It's like when you had your children. That bitch wasn't around when you had your kids by your baby mama, whatever. No. You gotta play it smart, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you lead the situation, man. You know, for real. You don't get off into motherfuckers' business. That's leadership right there. That's the guidance that women be looking for, fellas. It's a man that who know how to conduct this business by not getting off into other people's business and can give great advice and keep it pushing. Very influential. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the leadership. You got to be the leader in this situation, fella. That's crazy. Fucking simp, man. Like, share, and subscribe. You out the Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal. Show love to the show. Get at me on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon just as well, fellas. Let's make that happen. Let's get it cracking like we always do. If you enjoy the content, you know what it is, man. And like I said, fellas, get at me in the membership button too. Let's make that happen. The links are definitely in the chat area. Now, she's back at it again, fellas. She's back at it again. I've done a video about this chick before. Now she's gonna break down if you're the sneaky link, if you really got a relationship, if he's really feeling you, and whatever the case. And we're gonna come back on my commentary and see if she's on point or not. Let's remove this and let's get to it.
How's you a sneaky link? Send this to a special person in your life. Number one, y'all don't go on no dates. Have you seen the economy right now? Outside costs $200. So what if we fuck in the car all the time? It doesn't mean I don't want to be seen with you. I'm just trying to save us some money. And let's say we do go out in public. What if we run into my other hoes? They're gonna jump you. You my sneaky link, baby. I gotta protect you. Number two, nobody knows about y'all. Everything on hush mode, private, not they homeboys, they homegirls, nobody. When people ask about y'all, they act completely clueless. Like they wasn't just spinning your butt the night before. But that's what makes it exciting. When nobody knows your business. Because there's always that one motherfucker in your ear nagging you about how bad you getting dogged out. How you need to know your worth and all that bullshit. You get to be a dummy in peace. What's better than that? Peace of mind. Number three, y'all don't talk about no feelings. Listen, they are doing you a favor. If you fall in love with your sneaky link, you're not playing the game correctly. You never fall for your sneaky link. That is an automatic L. You can't be most valuable player if you're taking L's like that. So there's no point in talking about your feelings. What are we? Stop it. You're fucking up the motion. On my granny.
Now, is she right about this, fellas? Is she right about this? Of course. You know what I'm saying? You know, and now the economy thing, a situation like that, then I'm not doing that anyway. I don't give a fuck if the economy was back in the 1800s to where it was sweet. They would just print money just now. Whenever they started to print the currencies or whatnot in the U.S. dollars, oh, sweet. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it was that time. You know, we not going out on no dates and we not going to eat, do all that shit, fellas. I set my shit up the way I want to set it up. So if a woman can see herself as a sneaky link to me, then hey, it is what it is. I'm not in your body. I can't tell you how you want to see yourself. Now, certain women, of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get with and it's gonna be fucking and we're gonna do what we do and keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Now every woman that comes in the fold, fellas, that I do fuck with, you know what I'm saying, I always check to see the potential part of them, you know what I'm saying, to see if they're potentially beneficial, they potentially for the long run or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying. I do check for that, and you know, the majority of the time you get airhead chicks to where it's just okay. Let me go ahead and stab and go on this situation, bitches. I ain't fucking with this like this. So I'm gonna do my thing and just head on out with that one. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she want to be seen as a sneaky link, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's totally up to her. Now, me personally, I don't expose my situations or my relationships or whatever I got going on, the family, friends, and things of that sort. I'm not that type of person. You know, I got to take you serious in order for me to display you and put you out there to where family, friends, mother, father, all these motherfuckers see you, whatever. Because I don't care what people think. You know, so I don't too much care about what nobody thinks. Not at all, fellas. But I give a fuck about whether I'm taking this serious and whether it's beneficial and it's suitable for me and her, you know, in the relationship for us to grow in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, nah. You know what I'm saying? I keep my shit very confidential. I keep my shit to myself. Now, women want to see themselves as that dealing with me, then it is what it is. My consistency level is there. You know, I'm definitely consistent, you know what I'm saying, with what I do, you know what I'm saying? When I tell you what it is what it is. I stand on my shit, and that's, you know, it's pretty much what I got for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Towards the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's more going on later on and whatnot, but you got to pass those levels. There's levels to this shit. It's like like one of those quest games on Xbox or something, on PlayStation or something. Bitch, you gotta get past the secret department right here, or you gotta. There's levels. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make it past the first level, then you're out of here. Second level, you're out of here. Third level, you're out of here. Pretty much. And then the fourth, you know, fifth, or whatever the case may be, you may get warnings. You know what I'm saying? Simply because you've displayed and I know people fuck up, they make flaws or whatever the case. Other than that, first two, three, your ass is out of here. I don't fuck around. And pretty much, fellas, not too many women make it past that second level. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they display bullshit or whatever the case. And now if you a sneaky link behind it, then it is what it is. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck, right? So that's me. Now, I'm not worrying about what she think and how she may view things or how she want to see things. You know what I'm saying? If she see herself as a sneaky link, then I guess you are a sneaky link. In my world, you are. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to take you further. So, you know, I can confuse you and get you thinking otherwise when that's not what it is. Now, if I want to take you further and not confuse you and have you thinking or have you knowing that everything is 100 between us and we're going to grow, then that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Depends on, you know, like I said, it ain't how I feel, whatever the case is. I'm going to stay who I am all the way around the board. But it depends on her, flat out. Now, she can put herself out of the sneaky. You know, you can not be a sneaky link or you may be a sneaky link. But when I first meet you, yeah, we sneaking, bitch. We getting it in. And yeah, we gonna handle our business. So it is what it is. Like, share, and subscribe. Got the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble, the Patreon just as well. We can make that happen. You dig? Also, fellas, once again, fellas, get at me on that membership button and hit me on that super chat. Show love to the show. Now, this is a network right here, fellas. I don't know these two sisters, right? Nice looking ones too, you know what I'm saying? Let me pull hold on, let me pause. I want to pull it up. Oh, how can I do this shit? No, I'll pull it up like this. Just pull it up.
I think we're getting close.
The two sisters right here, y'all see them, right? They on their way to to I think a fertility doctor or whatever. Doctor got something to do with pregnancies or whatever the case may be, and they about to see if they, but like I said, this player shit right here is just clout chasing, and they want to have a family, you know what I'm saying, with the same guy though, with the same, they got the same guy, so they fucking on the same man. And yes, fellas, this is possible. This can happen. And if you guys may not have done these things in life, look, fellas, yeah, I fucked cousins before. So yeah, and I've done the sister thing when I was young, 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? Hit a sister. Yeah. Yeah, we done that shit. Now, collectively having them together like this and them making moves and now I'm going with them now. I'm just snuck over, hit this sister. Snuck, probably hit this sister a little bit later, whatever the case may be. Pedro and this motherfucker, the homie Pedro in this bitch. Shouts out to the homie Pedro, my dude. What'd he say? The new era music. It's a super simp making sure the biological dad can't see the kids because of the grudge of the fact that they don't see the stepdad as their own father. You know what I'm saying? That's possible. You know what I'm saying? That's possible. That kid's probably in there on some bullshit. But the reason why I didn't, I've thought about that. But the reason why I didn't mention that is because I strongly doubt if, I don't know, but them kids in there on the bullshit with the stepdad like that, you know what I'm saying, and talking down and shit like shit of that sort, you know what I'm saying? Unless he's that super, like you said, super simp, he's still coming to aid and rescue and whatever. I'm gonna try to prove to you guys that I'm the real father. Try to prove to you guys that I'm this and that, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, you know what I'm saying? That'll be some sucker shit. I think Pedro, man, that I strongly think that he's in their business. And she's feeding him bullshit about the baby daddy. Her and the baby daddy don't get along. That's what I somewhat think that, you know what I'm saying? And she's feeding him bullshit. Or he's that simp dude to where he's, you know what I'm saying, he just instantly, you got men like that, fella, don't even know you, but they instantly got hold of grudge and be instantly mad at you because you used to fuck on what they fucking on now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, huh? Like the bitch can't have a pass or something, right? Because they pedestalize the bitch and they see her more than, you know what I'm saying, what they supposed to be seeing her as. And it can take a toll on simps, you know what I'm saying? So that's there too, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to the homie Pedro, the new era of music up in this bitch like he always is, man. You dig? But like I said, I want to play this right here, fellas. But I don't want to really, I'm gonna play it down here so you guys can get it. Hold on, I'm gonna play it down here. And the reason why I'm gonna play it down here, hold up. How the fuck can I do that?
I'm like so freaking.
Let me remove this. I want to play. Fuck, how did I do that? Let me see. No, that ain't it. I want to play the motherfucker down here because of the network. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the network to be copyright and all that shit. The new era music, sucker shit, bro. Especially when they are claiming these kids as his own, but they don't claim him. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the kids don't claim him. Yeah, they do. When he putting shoes and shit on their feet, he, loading up under that Christmas tree, you know what I'm saying, and shit of that sort with gifts and all that type of shit. Hell yeah, he taking them out to the movies and yeah, they claim him then, you know what I'm saying. But when it's time to get them grades up, it's time to do chores, it's time to you know what I'm saying, listen to your mama and obey, or listen to the man of the house, which is him, and obey like a child's supposed to. Then, oh, you ain't my daddy, you ain't. Yeah, that's when that type of shit will come out. You know what I'm saying? That kind of behavior. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he would try to, you got guys out there to try to prove themselves to them kids, but when the aggressiveness that he came off, when you got to pay attention to what he's saying, talking all that shit, nigga, you ain't tough. That mean they had some kind of wordplay over the phone or some probably on a text, you know what I'm saying? Or through social media. You know how motherfuckers translate their message in so many ways now, through the computer, however they did it. And, and seeing each other and it popped off like that. But it was all behind that bitch, though. I'm telling you, it's driven behind that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Phil Jam. Boy, that boy Phil Jam calling this motherfucker, y'all. You know, just checking in. KC, what's good with it, Phil, boy? My homie up in this motherfucker. I ain't seen him in a minute. What's up, Phil, boy? The homie up in this motherfucker. Show love to the Phil Jam Code, man. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. You dig? Like, share, and subscribe at the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble, and the Patreon. You dig? Show love to the show. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back at it. Let's play this video here. Hold up. Let me see.
Same with me. Today we've come to speak.
This with the TLC network. I wanna hold up. Okay, I got it now. I know how to do it. Let me see. We'll move it down here. And shout out to the TLC network. Let's play it.
With a fertility doctor to see our chances of being pregnant together and conceiving at the same time. Hello.
Hello there, have a seat, please.
Hello.
Thank you so much for fitting us in.
You're welcome.
Anna.
And I'm Lucy.
Okay,
Hi.
forgive me
Lovely
To meet you.
And
Anna.
And I'm Lucy.
Sorry if I asked two times.
That's
yeah.
okay.
Right, can you tell me how can I help you?
We're thinking we want to start a family.
Soon. Hello.
Hello there, have a seat, please.
We want to know our options.
Okay,
Hi.
forgive me
Lovely
To meet you.
And
Anna.
And I'm Lucy.
Sorry if I asked two times.
That's
yeah.
okay.
Hold up. Let me see. Phil Jam on this motherfucker again. Let me see. Take they creeping. You said they creeping? Could be. I mentioned that too. You know what I'm saying? Could be. I mentioned that, bro. I did mention that. Homie could be fucking his baby mama still, you know what I'm saying? On the under and yeah. They could be, you know what I'm saying? And dude probably beefing with her, then he got the beef with him, and he just ain't trying to leave the situation because he caught up on a bitch or whatever, yeah. And so he's kicking the beef off with him, thinking that's gonna stop him from piping her. And if that is it, that ain't gonna happen. You'll have to leave the bitch. You have to scrap the situation. Let's get to it.
Right, can you tell me how can I help you?
We're thinking we want to start a family.
Soon.
Soon. We want to know our options.
How old both of you?
Oh, we're 35.
We're 35.
70 together.
Amazing. And you have partners?
We share a partner. We have one boyfriend that we share together.
His name is Ben.
Okay.
And we see us having a child with him. Well, both of us.
Not just one child, two babies.
Babies. So
Okay.
She needs to be pregnant and I need to be pregnant
Yeah.
at exactly the same time.
In my life, I haven't seen anyone sharing the same partner and wanted to get pregnant at the same time. So yeah, I was a bit shocked to listen to what they were aiming for and what they came to see me today for. I have to say it's not the usual scenario I'm facing, but as
Yeah.
doctors, we are ready to discuss different things with my patients.
can I
Yeah, Phil. Yeah, shouts out. Diabolical twins. Yeah, these bitches devious. Got the Jezebel spirit deep off into them, boy. These bitches is, hey, but look, check this out though, fellas. Like I said, it's from a network, so it could be clout chasing type of shit. But at the same time, this shit go on. You know what I'm saying? If you've played in the field, fellas, of dealing with so many women, fellas, and you young, especially when you're 15, 16, 17, you'd have had sex. You probably more than likely probably have touched up sisters. May not been twins, you know. My cousin, though, he smashed twins. He did that, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mention their name. They both still alive and shit, and they doing well. They got children. One of them married, though. You know what I'm saying? I seen one of them I don't know, about 2-3 months ago. Actually, 2-3 months ago, her and her husband and shit at the Walmart and shit. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But my cousin hit her, you know, hit them and shit. Twins. But yeah, sisters, yeah. Now, having children, that's a whole nother world, fellas, you know what I'm saying? And I don't, you're dealing with incest behavior when you're doing shit like that, fellas. Both sisters having children by the same guy, having the child by the, you know, a piece, whatever, by the same dude. That's more so incest shit, you know what I'm saying? And I've always grown to, and I may be wrong, fellas. I've always was told, you know what I'm saying, when you do some shit like this, you know what I'm saying, you know, that ain't what God like. God's not into that. And so if God's not into that, and that's not a part of his will and his plan for, you know, women or men to do these things, and then just so happened, unfortunately, a child to be conceived out of the situation, You can get mental retardation. You know what I'm saying? You can get disfigured, deformed, children or whatever. Yeah, these things are real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's playing outside the will of God. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually punish the child like that doing that, man. I strongly believe that. You know, and I've seen that. Y'all have seen kids, man. You like, damn, and come find out later on and shit, pops. You know what I'm saying? You know, was doing shit with the cousin and all this old weird shit. Fellas, it's kind of the same. You know what I'm saying? You know, two sisters get knocked up by one dude. Yeah, they can probably come out. Them babies can come out like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking so. Now, if it, but then again, I don't know. You know, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. This shit, I don't know. It's crazy, man. Let me see. Phil Jam Rock, what he say? Facts, there's health defects and yes, generational curse happening. Yeah, yes. That's why I'm like, yeah, man, it's something to that, man. And I don't play in that field. So now if I'm stabbing, that's stabbing. You know what I'm saying? We enjoying relations, sexual relations. That's it. You know, wear a condom. I'm gonna do that regardless. I've always done that. Hitting two sisters, there ain't nothing gonna be too much behind me, but damn, you know, we it's gonna be word of mouth. That's really about it. You know, so we both smashed him and whatever. That's it. Now, when you getting off into that realm of knocking them up and doing that shit, yeah, you going, that's too far. You know what I'm saying? Now the idea of, you know, you got them, you play, you know, you got two sisters, okay, we men, like players, we feeling that 100%, but knocking them up, yeah, shouts out to Phil Jam Rock, man. I think his health issues, very bad ones when it comes to that.
Does he like need a with me and then 10 minutes after, like straight away with Anna? Is that possible?
Yeah.
And what about if we like, please forgive me,
Yeah.
if we gave him like a
Right.
and we quickly did the turkey baster and quickly in her and then me, is that possible?
I suppose yes, may work.
That was a good question. Like, that was good. Like,
They probably noticed I felt a bit uncomfortable when I went into those details with me. But they're here for my advice, and yeah, I give them the advice. When they ask me questions, I give the answer. So generally, women at 35 years old, the chance of getting...
Bitches talking about turkey base.
Hello.
Hold up, that was my bad. That was the end of it. Shit, these bitches talking about turkey based. Yeah, you can. They do that. Yeah, the turkey based in and all. Yeah, I've heard that shit. What the fuck? Yeah, if that's it, I mean, huh? Why would you turkey base both the pussies and when you can just skeet in both of them? I don't. This shit's crazy, man. Don't make sense, man. But like I said, man, this is weird. This was sent to me by a subscriber, and he asked me my thought on it, and I think it's weird. You know, I'm keeping it real. That's my opinion. And like I said, do I think? And I also think it's a part of clout chasing, especially in today's time, fella. You can't be trusting shit motherfuckers say. You know what I'm saying? You know, you really can't be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hold up, Phil Jam Rock. What do you say? Yeah, they on some outside of the dating solar system. Yeah, they on some other shit, bro. It's weird. But like I said, and when it comes to the, you know, you fucking around, dating and y'all fucking and things of that sort of y'all just vibing out in the sex world, man. Yeah, do what you do, wear a condom. I'm always advised that. But when you get off into procreate and shit, fella, I wouldn't play into that world like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, knocking up two sisters. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Them babies can come out fucked up, man. I don't know, man. You just get, I think it's some curses with that. And shouts out to Phil Janrock. He know that. He said, yeah, that's normal. Yeah, it's normal for motherfuckers to do that shit. Like I said, I done that, you know what I'm saying? Two sisters, probably twice in my life. Cousins, probably a couple times in my life, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like we in this motherfucker, you know, smashing two sisters at once. Yeah, no, it's a little separate, you know, a little space between it. But it happened, though. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But shouts out to you fellas, man. I gotta get back up on my work and shit. I gotta get over there and get to this job site, take care of this shit. Shouts out to the boy, to the homie Phil Jam Rock. Shouts out to Pedro, the New Era Music, for coming up in here and supporting me like y'all do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. You got that PayPal, that Cash App, and that Super Chat. Get at me on Rumble. Casey the Red Pill out of the Bunk on Rumble, and get at me in that Patreon, fellas. Let's make it happen. Go to the bottom of the screen, fellas. Get at me in my Gmail. And go to the description below my about section, fellas. My number's there. Text me first before calling me. Always text me first, and we're going to get it going, fellas, like we always do. You dig? And let me know what's on your mind, video topic, consultations. Let's get it going and get to it and get this game jumping. And that's much love to you guys, man. I'm about this motherfucker. Holla. Peace.